Fear leads you nowhere. I guess here I'm talking about an unhealthy fear. I'm not saying like jump from the rooftop of a skyrocket. No, skyscraper. So like this high buildings. Uh, Here I'm talking about the fear of rejection, the fear of missing out, the fear of going on stage, this kind of fear, because it is nothing more than your thoughts. Uh, from that point, today I've heard a wonderful thought from a speaker here. Right now, I'm in the forum. It's called Liga Forum in Kazan, Russia, and she said this thing like, think about yourself apart from your thoughts. Like, what person would you be if you like have no thoughts? In that point, you don't have anyone to fight with, anyone to have the battle with. Like, your thoughts are either your worst enemy or the best friend. And if you're constantly doubting yourself, seeing life as an obstacle in general, then your life is going to be that way because you're gonna perceive it that way. You're going to behave from the point where everything is against you. But if for a second you start to believe that life comes from you and not at you, and that life is full of wonderful people and opportunities, maybe some of people are just a little scared to show that they're wonderful. You could explore the thing. So, and here I'm not saying don't be scared. My main thought in this video is going to be that we are all scared, but we should do it anyways. If you want to sing, I know that it's undescribably scary to go on stage and do that for the first time, especially if it's like a big competition or something. But I'm also scared still, if we're talking about the stage specifically. Like for video, it's not that scary because it's your camera and that's it. Yeah, if you post it, people see it, but it's not a physical connection from that point. And yesterday we had kind of a competition, singing competition, and then went there, played on guitar, and sang, and that was super scary before. But when I went on stage, it wasn't like, it was just fun and chill, and I there were like 50 people, and they've picked up only 5, and I wasn't there, like, I'm not the one of the 5, but for me, the thing was not that I want to win this competition, but for me, I won because for me, the main goal was to just go on stage and do that thing for me. And that is something that I'm going to celebrate when I come back to my city. Because that's like super brave, and I believe that we should celebrate ourselves more in that point. Because usually when we do great things, we just don't notice, they go unnoticed. We take them for granted while we should not. So I am I'm just sharing the thought that doing being scared and still doing it is a great thing. Like, it is wonderful doing everything scared. If you want to do that, truly, like, and the only thing that stops you from doing it is the fear, then do it scared. Like, do it anyways. Because in the end of the day, it doesn't matter. No one remembers you. I'm sure that all of those people who saw me that don't even remember like what my name was, they probably don't even remember my performance. And that's okay. And that is wonderful because no one cares that much about your life as you do. And it's not like a big deal in someone else's life. Your failure. It's not even a failure, by the way. Like, failure doesn't exist, I think. If we uh, perceive the life as the bunch of opportunities, I think taking the opportunity is already one. Like, that is something that you should celebrate yourself for. And this world have kind of shaped us as competitors. But also another great thought that I've heard today in the lectorium was that our world right now is coming from competition to being partners and being friends and cooperation, helping each other. And me, as a kind of a kid of narcissistic parents, and I have like some patterns of a narcissist from the childhood. I was always taking part in Olympiads, competitions, some performances, and I've always wanted to like achieve the right to be loved by my parents, which is wrong, which is like totally wrong. You are worth of love just because you were born. Your parents have to love you because you are their child. You're the flower of their life, and you're not the whole meaning of their life, but you're a great part of it, and they have to love you. If we're talking about that. So the thought was that everyone has their place in this world, and there is no point in competing because sometimes competition even build false goals for some people. Because for me, it happened a few times when I wanted to win something, and when I did, I've realized that that is not something that satisfies me. It's it doesn't go in line with my beliefs, my priorities. So I think partnership is a great thing when you perceive all of the people around, even if it's like, I don't know, a competition or just a project that you're working on. Like, you could see all of those people as your friends and people who might help you, or just great people that you might help. So everyone gets something that they want in life because not all of the people have the same goals, and uh, not everyone competes because there is no competition. Because I want, for example, like greenhouse, someone want yellow, and like we could just help each other, just exchange feelings, exchange skills, etc. That's what I believe personally is a great thing. So I need to process that thought because I've only received it today, but it helps. It really helps to realize that there is no competition. Honestly, like competition, life in competition leads to nothing. Like you are no one until you achieved something, and when you achieved something, you hopefully celebrate it, and then like on the next day again, you're no one. Like, at least it used to be this way for me. I hope it's not for you. And that is not okay to be like competitor for your whole life. I agree that competition sometimes give you this sense of motivation and maybe it pushes you to do things. And from that point, it's great, but it's supposed to be healthy. Like, there is no point to die to get something or get injured. So, I want to believe that there is no point in competition. Look where the world of competition have gotten us. Constant wars, people screaming at each other, hating each other just to get, like, I don't know, place in the government. I don't see the point of this whole thing. Like, well, when you truly realize what do you want from life and you go there and you show people that that's what I want, maybe I can somehow help you and I would like you to help me with this and that. We could be a great team. If we have the same goals, we could go together as a team, and that's wonderful. Like, it's helpful. You want this, I want that. We go together there, and if somewhere down the road our paths just go in different direction, that's okay. We can separate. We're human beings. It happens, and that's okay. And that's why I think it is really important right now to work with therapists. And I like this trend that especially Gen Z and Alpha, they are opening up from this to think that working with therapist is okay, to work with your head is necessary. And that's why I think, and that's great because when people know what they want, they don't compete, they are not that aggressive. And that's wonderful. So, my point here, like two sentences that I would like you to take from this video. The first one is that there is no competition. No competition. And the second one is that fear leads you nowhere. Okay, third sentence is going to be there. Do it scared. Do it scared. Just, I think it's one of the best advices that I've ever received, to do it scared. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like the content like that, you could like it and subscribe so you see me more in your YouTube recommendations. And it was, I still didn't choose how to call myself, but let it be Ellie, Alina Ellie.